the Canon 24-70 f2.8 L. This lens is a legend, and for good reason. So let's talk about it. This is the Swiss Army knife of lenses. If you're just getting into photography, that you've bought a camera body, you're looking for lenses, this focal range, the 24-70, is the one you will use the most. I can pretty much guarantee you. It covers everything from wide all the way to the beginning of the telephoto range, and is useful in just about every situation imaginable. If you only have the budget for one lens, get this one. Now, what makes this particular lens so special? I know you might be thinking, well, Paul, there's a 24-105 f4 L series lens, and that is a very good lens, yes. But what makes this one so special? You've got an f2.8 constant aperture, meaning that no matter how you change the zoom, he says, locking it, your aperture stays constant at whatever you set it at, or wide open, in this case, f2.8, which is a reason why a lot of higher end professional lenses are so expensive, is that constant aperture. This thing eats every situation I've put it through for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It doesn't care. It's incredibly sharp. It's great in low light. There's not a ton of distortion with this lens, at least that I have had to correct. It's built like a tank. It's fully weather sealed. How that happens when it extends like this, I don't fully understand, but I have had this in every adverse condition you could possibly think of, and it just doesn't care. It keeps chugging right along. The autofocus is fast and accurate. It's got full-time manual focus override. The manual focus is also a joy to use. It feels very, very good. It's very smooth and responsive. It's just an absolute beast of a lens. I love this thing to bits. It's not perfect though. It does not have image stabilization. And I know a lot of other lenses, like for example, the Tamron 24-70 f2.8 G2, that I reviewed like, what, 4 years ago or something like that, is image stabilized, which is great. The IS in that lens is fantastic, and I like it a lot. However, I swapped it out for this lens because after months of testing and tweaking, I was having a really hard time getting it to play nice with my R6 Mark II. The autofocus was always off, just by a little bit, but it was always off, and I ended up switching to manual focus most of the time, and it was just, it was a painful experience. So I sold it and I bought this lens instead, and this lens, other than the fact that it doesn't have image stabilization, this lens is perfect. This thing is not light. You definitely feel it when you have it on the camera, but it feels really good in the hand, and it's just a very solid, high quality lens, and I do love that. Out of all of the lenses in my collection, this one right here gets the most use by far. The lack of image stabilization and the weight of the lens is a very easy price to pay in exchange for drop-dead gorgeous image quality and a build that feels like it will outlast me. Like, I'll be 100 and this lens will be still in basically perfect condition because it's just built that well. If you can squeeze this into your budget, get this lens. This lens will serve you well time and time and time and time again. If this is too expensive, you can get the 24-105 f4. Now, you lose one stop of light, but you gain an additional 35 millimeters of range. So that is definitely something to think about. It is also a very well-built lens. So if this is too expensive, that's a good option. But if you have the budget for this, I cannot recommend this lens heartily enough. This thing is incredible, and it will serve you very well. If you can put up with the weight, and if you can put up with the lack of image stabilization, I don't even know why I'm saying this. Close this video and buy it. It's incredible. If you have an RF mount camera, use Canon's EF to RF adapter it works flawlessly, and I've had zero issues with any of my EF lenses, and this thing, worth its weight in gold, in my opinion. There's literally really no good reason to not get this. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If this was at all helpful to you, do me a favor, like, subscribe, all the things that all the popular YouTubers tell you to do, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.